Hello, Abhi-jetters. Welcome to today's flight review on ITA Airways Airbus A321Neo from Dubai all the way to Rome. I'm particularly excited about this flight because today I'm seated in premium economy. ITA Airways has recently refurbished a lot of their premium economy cabin, but also at the same time has added the A321Neos to their fleet. So I'm very excited to be taking this 6.5 hour flight from Dubai all the way to Rome. Let me take you along on this journey and show you how ITA Airways does. Welcome to Terminal 1 at Dubai International Airport. It's always a pleasure being in Dubai Airport as you always get to see these amazing planes when you come in. As soon as I entered the airport, this time around, it was actually quieter at this time at night. Boarding through ITA Airways, the check-in process was very smooth. I went to the priority line since I was flying premium economy. They had uh, limited amount of people helping people check in, but it went super smoothly. And then I made my way into Terminal 1. It's actually one of my favorite parts in Dubai Airport when you're going from the check-in counters all the way to Terminal 1 because you cross the apron, you see these amazing aircrafts lined up. I saw some of these beautiful Dreamliner aircrafts as well as the Air China aircraft. I also got to see some of the newer A350s lined up as well. And then I checked for my flight on the security board. You can see the number of aircrafts that leave Dubai at this time at night. This airport currently is actually not busy at all. So you can still see the number of people in this airport. But my gate for this evening was D11. So I came to D11 and I saw this beautiful A321Neo standing at the gate for me. This new livery for ITA Airways, in my opinion, is one of the best liveries out there for any aircraft, period. And as I was super excited to be boarding this premium economy flight, I made my way into the aircraft. This ITA Airways A321Neo has a 3-class configuration. There is a business class which is 12 reverse herringbone seats in a 1-1 layout. These seats are complete flatbed seats which are amazing to see on a narrow body aircraft. Then you have the premium economy cabin which has 12 Safran Z600 seats. They have a row pitch of 40 inches, a seat width of 20 inches, and a recline of 7 inches, which is one of the highest that I've seen in any premium economy cabin, especially for a European aircraft carrier. Their TV screen, in my opinion, is one of the biggest in the industry at 15.6 inches. And in economy, they have 141 Safran Z400 seats with a very decent size seat with row pitch as well as recline for the seat. All in all, I believe this is one of the best narrow body A321s that I've personally ever seen for any carrier, not just a European carrier. So I was very excited to take my seat in the premium economy cabin for the A321 at ITA Airways. So I made my way into seat 22D, which was an aisle seat for this specific aircraft. As soon as I got seated on this aircraft, this was one of the newer Airbus aircrafts, and I was very excited to be seating on this aircraft. They gave us a big pillow and a blanket for the aircraft. For premium economy, it's actually amazing to be getting such amenities. The entire seat itself had a very good mood kind of setup to it with a luxurious feel of a beige with a dark blue, which is a complete contrast from the out there color that they have on the livery outside. The space on the seat itself was fantastic. You have a small cabinet to keep your water bottle, but also at the same time you have different charging ports with the USB-C, USB-A, as well as the specific electronic socket as well. You also have a footrest, which is fantastic because when the seat reclines at that specific recline, it becomes really easy and restful. There's also a coat hook hanger in the seat itself, and as you can see, the TV or the entertainment system screen is absolutely massive, one of the biggest that I've seen in the industry as per se. When you look at the seat as a whole, very comfortable seat. The headrest is a 360-degree moving headrest. On the right, you also have this cushion padding. But then what is really interesting about the seat is you have a physical handset that helps you control the entertainment screen on the seat itself. The recline on the seat, as I mentioned, is fantastic. So when you're in lying mode or about to sleep on this aircraft, you're going to have a fantastic time. Now, getting myself seated right before check-in, I was very excited to check out all of the other things that were on offer on this flight. And as soon as I got seated, they offered me a choice between a juice, champagne, wine, and some of the other beverages. I went with the juice option, and as soon as I got seated, the crew came in with a hot towel in premium economy. Yes, you heard that right, a hot towel in premium economy. It's something that I've personally not gotten in any flight that I've traveled so far in premium economy. So that was a very good, pleasant surprise for myself. I tried maneuvering the remote control and then got myself seated on the seat. And then the safety video played. This safety video was one of the most confusing safety videos I've ever seen in my life. Just because they had a bunch of sports events happening on the safety video along with seat instructions. So honestly, as someone just seeing this for the first time, I was so confused as to what was happening on that front. With that being said, I was still very excited to be enjoying this massive screen in front of me. I then explored the entertainment system on ITA Airways. The entertainment system has a fairly decent selection of movies, TV shows, as well as some of the games on the system itself. I explored all of the different kinds of movies, some regional, some from different countries, international as well. And then I went to the favorite section of mine, which was the maps on this plane. And I saw the map system where you could see everything that the flight path had to offer. One of the disadvantages of this flight was despite flying a premium cabin, you didn't get free Wi Fi on the plane, and Wi Fi for this specific flight was down, which was a little bit of a disappointment. Now, we were about to take off, and being in Dubai airport, as I mentioned before, it's one of the best places to be taking off because as an aviation enthusiast, you get to see some of the best views out there. This was a 2 a.m. flight, so the tiredness was starting to kick in. So as soon as we started to take off, I actually just dozed off. The bathroom for this A321 was extremely cramped. As you can see, there's not much space at all in this washroom. Thankfully, I spent very little time in this bathroom, so it was okay for me. But overall, it was well maintained, but they could definitely make a bigger bathroom moving forward. Coming back onto the flight, this was one of my favorite parts because this aircraft is so beautiful. The mood lighting is fantastic as well. And you're given these amazing noise cancelling headsets in premium economy, which I thought was a fantastic touch by ITA Airways. And 30 minutes after takeoff, we were being served our first little meal for the flight itself. We had a choice between a tiny pizza and a turkey sandwich. So I went with the margarita pizza option, which was served with some soft drinks or water. So the pizza, all in all, was average. I would give it like a 6 on 10. And then I explored some of the other things that the seat had to offer. Now, I had a solid 3 to 4 hour of sleep, so when I woke up, it was already time for breakfast, and it was almost sunrise near Italy. Opening up the breakfast, they gave us a full breakfast meal option. In my opinion, this breakfast was a little disappointing. The taste for the breakfast was very, very average. The omelette that I selected along with spinach and some of the potatoes were extremely average. They also had a yogurt option, which I thoroughly enjoyed, along with some fresh fruits and a croissant. The other option for breakfast was pancakes. Looking back, I wish I took the pancakes instead of this omelette. I hope that tasted much better than what I actually had. One of the things I really liked about this presentation was in premium economy, we were given fresh steel cutlery. And all in all, the presentation was great, the crew was extremely helpful, and the fruits that I ate really hit the spot early in the morning. Before I knew it, we had already landed in Rome. The descent was actually very beautiful in the sunrise, and as soon as I landed in Rome, I saw these beautiful ITA Airways aircrafts. All of the previous Alitalia aircrafts have been repainted into these new livery aircrafts for ITA Airways. And with the ownership change recently into Lufthansa, I feel that ITA Airways has a long but a good prosperous way to go. As soon as we parked, we started deplaning. Honestly, it was a fantastic experience on this Airbus A321. Probably one of the best experiences I've had. Now, Rome Airport is an airport I've visited before, but coming in this time and having a bus gate, it was even more special because you got to see some of these amazing aircrafts like the Qantas long haul flight that has come all the way from Sydney. You saw a Delta aircraft as some of the other ones also parked in Rome. All in all, this was an amazing flight. I gave it a 52 on 60. Overall, some of the positives were the seat, the in-flight experience, and the aircraft. Some areas that they could improve upon is definitely the food that they serve in the cabin, as well as having Wi-Fi for premium customers. But if you ask me if I would fly this aircraft again, I would 110% fly this aircraft again. I hope you like this flight review for ITA Airways. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to taking you on more such adventures in the future.